It's time for some Eternal, some daytime Eternal, because that is the hardest. It's really crazy. And to set it off, we're going to do some throning. And let's see how it goes. Normally this deck is pretty strong, but during the day, I don't know. Some people will play during the day, or most of them have crazy killer decks. So we're gonna see what happens. We're only silver. This one's already gold. Let's keep this. We have our combo and we start, which is nice. Let's do the mana as not a mana. We don't need to pledge anything because with 3 mana we can already do something. Good. There's another one. 2 turns, nothing. Argent port. So they could silence and stun this unit. That would be the worst. That would be terrible. Oh dear. Where's my loudness? My volume dial is gone. Doesn't matter. Oh, this is a flying unit. Oh no. Nicely done there. Nicely done. Well, at least it was fast. Good. Let's try this again. Well, it is rock, paper, scissors, and if you keep playing, then that's your loss. That's a waste of time. They got the counter out, and you cannot do anything against it. It's terrible. I could water my deck down with some relic defense, but no. Oh my goodness, what is this? What is this name? It's too bad last game they countered me. I had good stuff. Cannot be helped. Let's see if we get countered again, or I don't know. Up, is it a no player? A non-player? It is, should be a player. What is his name though? It's almost a non-player. Oh. Alright then. Let's do this non-mana. And let's see, on turn 2 we can play that. They are fishing for their Unleash unit. And I think they also got it. So now, since they liked that card they drew, might be a cheap unit. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's a rainbow deck. Crazy. Hey, I can kill the guy. Let's kill them. Oh man. Good, let's fight. Play mana and then kill that unit. Sweet. Next turn, or we can tutor and draw a mana. Oh, this is good too. We'll blaze a path against this rainbow deck. Let's just attack. Next turn we can play our card draw mechanic. And that's about time. So we got nothing. This is a terribly slow player here. Horrible. So what do they have? 2 meditative trances. Alright. Oh man, they take an awful lot of time for anything they're doing. with that horrible name. Jeez, finally. So I have to be careful not to play fast because these people are wearing me out. Good, so let's get a unit going, but smelling a board wipe. So let's not get the unit going. Let's do something sensible here. And then we're gonna see. I want to be able to play a unit in case they harsh roll or anything. Jeez, they're taking a long time. Horrible. Mask of Torment. So that can be bad. Let's play another unit. And then get the +2 and Warcry going. And then get us even stronger. And attack. 10 points of damage. So now they're gonna wipe us. They are going to wipe us, and we are going to scream. I should have maybe upped this guy since I want them, since I want to scream them. But alright. Oh man, this is the worst player. This is the worst player. If they cannot wipe, they should get their wipe and wipe. Is Harshul a fast spell? Not sure. Not sure. Oh, that's funky. It really is. Finally, it's our turn. Come on, going. So, what do? We stun that unit and then do a lot of damage. Let's do that. So this is 9 points of damage, and then we're not gonna play a unit. Or are we? Let's not play the unit. Because they're gonna wipe the board. They're not gonna wipe the board. So did we win here? I think we did. Good. So let's get this going. Let's reread the stun. Oh. Wait a minute. I don't even have to. I don't even have to. What am I doing? Does not matter. God, this player is the worst. This player is really garbage. And we're gonna attack. And then they're dead, hopefully. Dude, find something else. Horrible. Oh man, if I stun this guy now. Right. Alright, let's play a unit. Jeez. Create and draw a beacon of the reach. When you play these, create and draw a new random, some create and draw a random card. So now they're gonna play a lot of cards. Horrible. So they cannot play this card? Oh, they can. All right, they can. Kill an enemy attachment. What could that be? Alright. Draw an attachment from your void. Continue. Oh, they have 14 life again. When you play the latest card created by being created, and draw a new random card. Summon when you play. Oh man, oh man. This is way too overpowered. Give Ian, yeah, of course, sure. That is way too overpowered. Oh man, this guy sucked. This guy sucked so bad. Mabajurapago, please. Please do something that people will never see you again. Anything. Any solution is fine. Alright, so not a non-player, please. Someone who plays the game. Someone who doesn't sit there contemplating their life. I just want to play the game. That's all I want to do. This game is horrible. I don't know why I play this still. Good, let's keep the cards. Oh man. Is a non-player? Yeah, it's a non-player. Maybe we find a player. That would be great. So there's no chance for me to ladder. Maybe I'm a little bit out of touch with the meta or something. Don't have the card pool anymore. I used to be good with the Scream deck, but does not jive anymore, seems. Let's see. Good. Do we pledge? I think we pledge. Don't know if we have the mana. The vow is gonna be black. Oh, there's a mana. Good. Let's play the unit. Another Felon deck. Oh man. It's hard to enjoy this game. It's very hard. But at least we get a real player now. And I think it's the first one. We already got through 3 losses. We got 3 losses and got 3 losses and not a single good game. Always non-players. Let's see. Draw 2 cards. This looks like a Felon deck that's different. Let's see. They get this as an Aegis, and they rig their hand. Still don't know what the theme of this deck is, but that's fine. I think we could. Oh no, this does not work. I have to do this then. I was thinking of playing the Swindler, and then we would be able to do frenzy damage. Another one of those, or the Icy Gaze, good question. Or a mana. Let's do another one of those. In hopes they don't wipe the board. Give one of you flying, then deal 3 damage without flying. No. That's pretty mean. So the reason I picked this card is there's a good chance I can draw another card by playing this card. That's always good. Let's do that. We can scream something. Should we scream something? Not sure. They have 14. Let's do this. This is nice. We can do this actually. Let's do that. So just so we're able to draw another card. Card draw is king. Add another scream. Good question. Let's take the elf. For some reason. We have a scream and we want to scream the other elf. So we can play this. Play a power card that we draw. Scream the elf. This should be in... Oh. So we're gonna play the thicket trap. We have no other choice. It's unfortunate, but it's alright. I thought everybody takes 1 damage. Huh? Huh? Wow, that's a glitch. What happened? Oh, alright. Ah, alright. I understand. It's not a glitch. I'm an idiot. Alright then. It's not much we can do. But we can scream the guy. And I know. Oh man. This is not going well. I think I picked the wrong card. I should have, of course, picked the scream. Oh man. So that was my mistake. Yeah, unlucky and bad. That's what I am. Alright. That was expensive. Kill multifaction. This one? Why this one? Weird. Let's get this unit out. Get a land going. Get rid of that unit. Oh, if they have a counter spell now. Well, that's fair. It's fair enough. Kill a unit with the same affection. Good. I don't care. I really don't. Beautiful. Let's get this unit out here. No, the turn. Good stuff. Really good. What are we getting? This time the Tormented Crown, of course. Because this is going into late game. Not playing this, I might need it. What is this deck? There's a lot of counter. And then this is a... They just want the champion. One of your elves. So we cannot give this one that. That's unfortunate. Good stuff. And if I played that I'd played that mana, I could have killed them. But I wanted to save it for something. And now I cannot kill them anymore. Great. Oh man. Another champion of cunning. Should have attacked probably. Force them to trade. But if I draw another card, I can get rid of them. Just another direct thing there. Alright. Another toxicology would also do the trick. A reread would help. A scream. Anything that's not a mana would probably help. Thicker trap will help. Sheesh, that was a good game. Not because we won, but because the guy actually played. Let's continue on. Gonna try and get the silver chest. This horrible game. And then we're gonna again try and construct an expedition deck that doesn't suck. And it's hard. We're gonna try. And redraw this game mechanic that you can draw a hand which has only one land. It's so bad. Why would they do that? It adds nothing to the game. Alright. Mana, that's not a mana. Next turn we can cycle our hand. Either we cycle our hand or we play a unit. Let's play the unit. What does this thing do? The first relic ability is spellcraft or activate each turn costs units. Spellcraft 0. This turn, wow. Pay 6 plus the, oh, this is the single faction thingy there. Right. So we have to kill them. And they're gonna play another unit. Reduce the cost of each relic in your deck. Alarming findings. Alright. Right, so this is looking good. Gonna play the unit. I'll play the depleted power card. Alchet. As ending. Good, let's get rid of them. Also, we're gonna put a crown on them. It's relatively early, so that's fine. We have the card advantage now. Beautiful. Might get some else going. What does this do? A single and exalted. Play bury the pay 6 to draw a card if it's a single faction unit. Play it. Pay 6 to give a single equal to the highest in your void. Interesting. Let's draw a land. Draw a card and discard a card. And end the turn. This looks good. They rig themselves like no tomorrow. Cryptic agents. How come they play two of them? Oh yeah, I forgot this. Oh jeez. But it doesn't matter. This unit is too strong. Now is our time to strike. Or next turn is our time to strike. I think next turn is our time to strike. So they are going to have fatty units. Oh no. They have lifesteal. Does not look good for us. Gotta be honest. This is a rigged Xena deck. No idea how this can be so strong. But I think relic defense would crack this deck. Obviously. So we're gonna use this as a land. And what else? Use this as a land. Then we can up the attack of somebody. Yeah, it's terrible. I think I'm just gonna attack. Who's gonna get +2 attack? This one. And then we're going to... Oh, I don't know. Just attack, I guess. Interesting. Interesting choice there. To end the turn. Wait, they have lifesteal and they don't. So I should have gotten rid of them, but then they would have the lifesteal. Hey, I don't think I can win this. I don't have my card draw. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I never had a chance. Horrible. Bad game. I played my cards, they played their cards were better. Annoying. Let's keep the sand. Alright, it's a garbage game. Right. Sentinel deck, Illusion Sentinels. This is too much mana. Let's rig my deck. Good. Looks like they're very slow, which is fine by me, because then I have time to draw my creature solutions. Oh, good, I'm dumb. Oh man. Yeah, today is again not my day. But maybe we can still win this, even though we drew one less card than we should have. And did one less damage than we should have. Flying Endurance. Dragon's Eye on top of the deck. That's of course good. Definitely gonna kill that unit there. What do we discard? The Icy Gaze, that's what it's there for. And then I'm gonna scream that guy. Good. So that's how it's supposed to work. Very nice. Let's go for the Thicket Trap. And the turn. Draw 3 cards. Sure. This guy is good. It's a nice Elysian thingy there he's got going. But I should be faster. Endurance. Units can't fly. Where's my reread? Where is my reread? Endurance. Units can't fly. Don't see it. Oh, do we discard? The land. Not sure. Mm-hmm. Right, so that's what I did. Now he's gonna kill one of my units. And I'm going to do a ton of damage and draw a card. Nice. This is of course what I need. So let's draw it and end the turn. Yeah, this is looking alright. When it hits enemy player, draw a card. Equivocate. Good for them. Hits the enemy player, draw a card. Don't like that. Good, and there's another scream, which is nice. So let's scream this gal here. We have to play the Gorgon Fanatic. We don't have the mana, that's unfortunate. Let's kill this unit. Discard this one. I don't know what it does, and I don't care. Let's do some extra damage. Oh, we don't. Alright. Doesn't matter. Here's another Toxology. And that should be it. Of course, they always could get another Aegis. Well played. So we got a couple of fast players, or normal speed players rather. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Let's keep going. I'd really like to at least get into gold. Let's keep this. We got the Gorgon. Can fish for things. Painting on the 2. Because I want to play the fishy fish card. Gapster! Thank you. That's very nice of you. Really appreciate. So let's do my fishy fish card. And we got a mana, which is nice. So next turn we might be able to play the Gorgon, but I'm not sure. So this is just ranking. We're trying to get gold because pretty much out of touch with this game. Pretty much completely out of touch. But, oh, we had a good deck going like 3 or 5 seasons ago. So, that's nice. So what is this guy doing? This is a Felon deck. Permafrost for 7. Discard top 4 cards. Did we discard something good? I don't think so. Definitely have to play the Gorgon, and that's it. No, not another broker. So they're rigging that deck, right? No. What are they doing? Discards the top 4 cards. I think they're helping me. So how do I get through there? Not sure. How do I get through there? This is crazy. I cannot get through there. I should sacrifice myself and then fly over. Oh man, now it's too late. Ah, so close. So do we have a Gorgon here? Don't. If we had a mana, but we don't, we could scream the other dude. So we definitely have to get rid of that unit. And we're dying the mana death. But let's get a mana out. And then get rid of that, because we can't have it. And since we're not dying, let's kill ourselves. Good stuff there. And next time we can scream. So what are they doing? This is a stranger deck and it does not look powerful at all. They're doing some discard stuff, of course. Sure, why not? That's also card draw, which I don't like. I should have sacrificed the Gorgon ages ago. But it can't be helped. We're gonna give somebody something. But whom and what? 5. So if they block with 2, this unit is useless and this unit is useless. So let's do this and attack just to kill something. And we could also attack with this one. No, not just yet. Good. Stun an enemy unit, nice. And we can play a card. Good. Also, we can get our guy out again. And the Tome of Horrors is any damage, right? It's any damage. We can block it. Oh, what is this? Oh man. Pay 4 to draw a top card. I hope it's a mana. No, it's a Thicket Trap. Fair enough. Right. So now we can get rid of a unit. We can do this also. We don't have a mana, but we can draw one. And could also Icy Gaze. So let's do that. Don't want to use this. Don't want to use this on something like that. I want to keep it just in case they have a real unit. Just in case they get a real unit. Of course, I'm pretty sure there's a spell that lets me discard my whole deck now. So if they draw that, it's over, but it doesn't look like it. Oh man, this is so annoying. This is unbelievably annoying. 9 cards. Good. So, and now we don't have any mana. But, oh. Yeah, we have no choice but to scream our most powerful unit, and that is Maybe the cartographer. No, I guess it is this guy. And what else? We definitely have to kill this flyer. We discard a card. And we can give ourselves plus. But I think that's all postponing the inevitable. But let's see. Let's see if we can win. So if they do damage, I discard stuff. Right? Not sure. So I think we lost now. Yeah. What a shitty deck. What a horrible deck. Gabster, I like your comments on your game. Thanks. It's very nice. Not 100% sure what you're talking about. But thank you. So now, what is going on? Hexen. Right, we have to redraw since we only have 1 mana. And we're gonna keep this hand. And hopefully we're gonna be a little bit more lucky than last time against the horrible discard deck. Tome of Horrors. Horrors indeed. Let's get it going. We have a pretty sweet combo right now. So let's try to do that. We're hand jammed with mana, so get rid of some which is in the deck. Gonna get a unit out. And next turn we can attack because we're gonna play this Tavia first and then play the land. They got, of course, the best start since we do not have any creature solutions in hand, which is, of course, horribly bad. So now is our time to strike. Let's try and kill this unit. They're not gonna sacrifice the unit, which is a mistake. We just don't know it. Toxology for the sure kill. And the turn. Yeah, we're hand jammed with Scream. That's crazy. Give one of your flying units deadly and killer. Ouch. But now we can Scream. Now we can Scream. And yes, 2 toxologies. We can Scream, which is nice. We're gonna Scream next turn. We're gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna kill that guy. I'm gonna attack. What is this unit doing, by the way? When you play a dinosaur, it gets +1 health. So get those units there. Those are serpents. So this is a watered down dinosaur deck, maybe? Not sure. Hey, this is not nice what you're doing there, Hickson. But I think it's alright. First of all, let's Scream our guy. So we have the card advantage. We have board control, even though it doesn't look like it. We do. And our combo is jiving like no tomorrow. So this should be ours. Another toxology, nice. So let's get the guy back out and play them and attack. This is the Scream deck, how it's supposed to work. Nice play. Thank you there. Thank you there. I'm gonna play another unit and end the turn. 12 hit points. Unless an illusion fatty comes out that is indestructible, I don't know how they're gonna win. Let's get this guy going. Now is our time to strike. And play a land. Scream our dude. And I think we're good. I think we are. So they're gonna not do the trade. And I'm still going to kill them. Because I have enough cards in hand. Let's end the turn. Just so they don't have a blocker. That's the only reason. I have a couple of units. I should now be able to just run through. Just run through them. But we're gonna see another Horizon Seeker. I think a Thicket Trap might be a good idea now. Let's first of all scream our good guy here. And then we're gonna play the Thicket Trap, definitely. And then we're going to buff our guy, well played, and attack with everything. Hexen, it was a pleasure. What a polite player. Very rare. Usually you got people who play a rig deck and then take forever for their turn, and before they win, they're gonna do a snarky comment. No, I'm being unfair. This is not happening all the time, but it is happening. So I think the player base is mostly good, but the few rotten eggs in there, they really kill my jive. Anyway, where are we? Let's go home. And let's look at the thingy there. Win 7. We did not even win 7 games. Let's look at the match history then. Ay. Ooh, does not look great. Looks horrible. What can we do? So what I really would like to do is get an expedition deck going that wins. What about this one? I had fun playing this. Sometimes it works. Yeah, I think that describes it best. Let's do less bullseye, less call a hit, and more units. Arcanist. Oh man. Missing the guy. What units could we put in that are great? Through the unknown. I should not rely too much on Frenzy. Through the unknown, bullseye. Breath of Voprax. Cleave, only insider. Maybe super a lot of cleave. I'm not sure. Display of will is in there. Cleave. Let's do it only twice. I know it's risky because they have maybe relics. This is the expedition, so relics are a thing here. But I really want units. That's why I'm doing this. Let's look at units. And also, what cost should they have? We have one cost here, but it's not necessarily on the one. Arcana Arcanist. Should I craft another one? I'm too cheap. Not doing it. Well, this would of course be good. Let's do that, and hopefully that's enough aggro to win. And let's try this. Where are we? Ranked. And expedition. Alright. So hopefully we can get 3 wins. And that would be that for then, I think. Maybe I'm just gonna try another gauntlet. Because it's a long time since I won the gauntlet and I have a pretty cool deck. But I think I'm gonna try another deck that I find good. And that is a Xenon deck, which has the card drawing Explorer 3-cost unit in there, and the card drawing Minotaur 3-cost unit in there. So I think that will be fun. That will be fun. Good, but we're not there yet. We just have to win 3 games before that. Again, this horrible game mechanic where you're able to draw nothing and you have to redraw because 1 mana cannot do anything. But of course, what they want you to do is put in cards that draw you mana. So if you have 1 mana there and 2 blueprints, that's basically 3 mana, but you're then behind the curve. So who wants to do that? Not me. Let's get this guy out. Because we don't have the mana to play the other guy. Let's immediately get rid of him. Good. Here's another unit. And no mana. I'm not sure. I should be working with Inscribe here, I think. Yeah, I should be working with Inscribe here. Do we need a Warhelm? Let's skip this in the hopes we draw a mana. Let's do the War Cry. Good. Yeah, we're dying the mana death. So if you don't draw a mana, it's over. Simple. That was good. Thank you for that. And no blocks. Oh, that is good, but we have no mana still. Sucks, but what can we do? So if we don't draw mana next turn, I think we can give up. Pretty much. It's not even a mix. I mean, with a mix, I could do something. Alright, finally. Finally. So we have to get rid of that unit. But do we have to get rid of it now? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Since they attacked. I don't care. Let's fight. This is looking great. Yet another one. Now, of course, the problem is the Stonebreaker bow is not enough to do frenzy damage, which is a shame. But I guess we're out of luck then, simply. Let's attack. So how is it going? They have 22 hit points and we have 10 hit points. But they blasted all their cards on that unit. How come then they have so many cards? Also, they died the mana death just like we did. I think it's pretty even Stevens here. Definitely not getting out the Oni Insider there. That makes no sense. Oh, I should have maybe put in some more black units. What could have been a better unit than this one? I don't know. They silence my void, but that's fine. So what can I do here? Kill an enemy hero. It's not a hero. Enemy who sacrifices a relic or site don't have. Draw one of the top farts. Draw one of the top farts? Wait a minute. That's not right. Let's take the Face of Betrayal there. And end the turn. Good. Nice. Right. Sweet. And add some damage. Let's start the turn or take this card there. Start the turn. Good. So we are definitely going to steal that unit there. Or that unit. We don't have a mana, so that's unfortunate. Let's steal that unit. If we can. They still have 2 mana. Let's go. Ready one of your units. Ay, ay, ay. Good. What did we get? What did we get? Oh, we got another one of those. Good. I think I wasted this opportunity to do frenzy damage because they do double damage here. If I frenzy. Wow. That's amazing. Hey. They have so many cards. Let's get this guy out. And then I can do... haha! Why not? Why not? Good stuff there. So we have a little bit of lasting power in this expedition deck here with the Severin. Alright. Should we play this unit or wait for Severin? I think we should play the unit. End the turn. I don't know why I'm not playing the mana, but I don't feel like I should. Urine's Scepter, which is great. That's definitely a good artifact. Now we can play mana. So if we attack with everything now, we definitely should attack with this one. There's no question. Boom. Because it's fancy damage and oh no. Oh no. Deadly Lifesteal Taunt. Do I have creature solutions in here? I'm not sure. Also, this has an Aegis. Oh, there's my creature solution. Definitely going to get rid of that stuff. Good. So if they attack with both, I can block them, but this is lifesteal. Oh no. I think it's over now. I think it's over now. We're gonna see. Oh man, I hate Expedition. I just hate it. I just hate it. It's no fun for me at all to play this. So we're gonna give it one more shot, and if that doesn't work, just gonna go to the gauntlet and be done with the game. Because I want to play the fun deck. I want to have fun. This is not fun. Ass line. What's happening? Lacking a red mana. Don't like it. Wrecking a black mana. What is this? This is so dumb. This expedition. There's only a limited amount of multicolored power cards that you can put in, and that's really annoying. I mean, if you have a crappy game mechanic straight up from Magic, like play one land each turn and put it also in the same deck, then at least give us something so we can play the cards. It's, it's too much RNG simply in this game. I only play this game because of the style, the artwork, and everything. That's very nice. Yeah, let's take this then. Good. Black and turn. I want to keep this guy here. Maybe they play a Plumpkin. If they play Feln, they can put out a blue land. They can play a Primal Influence and then play the Aegis and Valor Yeti, which is 3-1, and this is a nice counter to that. But this looks like a pure Shadow Influence deck. Single faction, but we don't know yet. Also, they take an awful lot of time to play, but maybe they're new. So let's get this guy out. Yeah, this Through the Unknown doesn't really jive with my deck because I rarely have black units in the void. Maybe I should reconfigure something, but I'm not sure what. All right. Is this permanent? It is permanent. All right. This guy taking forever to play. Let's get them both out and do 2 points of damage and give the next guy +2/+2. But if they play with this card and they're really single faction, then I don't think my Warcry is going to do much. So the problem with this deck, of course, is that its theme is Warcry. Warcry is not very powerful in this expedition. There are other things here that are better. I think the most powerful color you can play would be blue, of course. Not just because of the Plumpkin, but also they have really game-ending legendary cards in there. Like, for example, this 3/6 unit that attacks and draws you cards right away. And then there's this 6-cost unit, which is 6/6 and does something brutal. I don't know. Blue seems to be the way to go. Also, S-line. You suck. So maybe that's what Gapster meant when they said, "I like your comments on your game." So S-line. Oh, I think S-line dropped their phone into the toilet. That can happen. It's not their fault. That can happen to anyone. Except me. I don't play on my phone. And I don't take my phone into the bathroom with me. So suckety suck. I hope we can kill this guy very soon. Because they're a non-player. And non-players are at the same time time wasters. That's crazy, but it happens. And to me, it seems to happen more than to other people. Oh, they moved. They moved. So maybe they're still alive. They're on the other end of the internet. Can I get this guy out? Right. Yeah, you take a long time to think about what you're doing, and then time's up. Oh, man. Really? Really? Oh, jeez. I think they just reconnected. They fished their phone out of the toilet, out of the porcelain, and they sprinkled some rice over it, and that was fast enough to save the day. What does this do? Nothing that helps me? Draw one. Let's draw one of the cards. This one would be nice. Also, let's kill them. Well played. That is sarcasm. Alright. Just saying. I know you guys know. Anybody who joins the stream, ups my view account, and then goes AFK for drops, any one of those, they know. They know sarcasm when they hear it. So again, nah, I'm sick of it. Let's go to the solo battle and let's do a refreshing and relaxing gauntlet. So where's my Minotaur deck? It is, like I said, a Xenon. Is it the I meant to say Sirius Xenon, which is of course completely wrong. It is a Sirius Xenon deck. Golden Horn Security, right? Auric Interrogator. Here we are, Auric Interrogator and Reliquary Raider. That is a Sirius Xenon deck. It's so nice. It's so much fun to play. Let's see if it can win a gauntlet. Ooh, let's fight the AI. And it's great to fight the AI because they actually play. Right, this again. This game mechanic is doubly terrible in the gauntlet because in the gauntlet you only have one redraw. Good. We have some inscribes here, but we don't need them just yet, I think. We could do it to be able to place something on a 3, but no. Hey, wait a minute. What the heck is this? Did I pick the wrong deck? Sheesh. I picked the wrong deck. Ah, this is my expedition deck. Oh. Why am I punishing myself? Now I have to play my expedition deck through the gauntlet. Of course, I also did a little bit of a tutorial on how to switch up. Oh, I should make this a clip. I made a tutorial how to switch up your deck mid-gauntlet. So I could do that. But I don't wanna. So I'm not doing it. I could have equipped the helmet there to do more early on aggro into Warcry, but why? Yeah, I don't think it's necessary. So if I don't draw a mana now... Oops. Don't draw a mana now. Hey, wait a minute. Did they have that before? I think I missed an opportunity there. I need units. Let's do the emergency mana here. Let's get this guy out. Warcry? No. No. But we can attack with this dude. And end the turn. Because I don't care if they attack. I have enough hit points. Also, if I die, I can play my real deck. Let's get the Revenger. Pay 3 to draw a card at the end of your turn. Discard it. Now we got the Revenger out. Gonna try and destroy this. Oh, I should attack both. What am I doing? Oh, maybe I want to block. Yeah, let's block. Because this is too much damage. Oh, they're not attacking. Interesting. So now I can cleave out this thing there. And, yeah, I think I made some playing mistakes. Let's cleave out that thing. And at least give this guy a war cry. So they attack. Oh, wait a minute. That's good. So let's attack with both. Oh, I did not draw a card. Draw a card. At the end of your turn, discard it. Have I played a mana yet? I'm not sure. If it's a 1 cost, I can play it. Summon Taunt and Warcry this turn. Yeah, this is like 3 playing mistakes I made here in this gauntlet. Maybe I don't want to win. I don't know. What else? So first I'm gonna draw a card. Good. Very nice. Let's get rid of the heavy unit there. Super heavy unit. Let's attack. Bam, bomb. Good stuff. Could have played an emergency mana, but I like my units. So that's alright. Hey, maybe my expedition deck in reality is a gauntlet deck. What a twist. What a plot twist to this story. Should we kill this guy? I think we should. But first we're gonna draw a card. Since we have that. Nice. We're gonna keep... Oh, we cannot keep the guy. Cannot keep the guy. Does not matter. Let's get another war helm. Going attack and do tons of damage. And when I say tons of damage, I mean 2 points. Like in the 2-point hospital. What is this? Another power stone. No, we cannot destroy this, but it doesn't matter. We won the game. Let's win the game here. So yeah, remind me that after the stream, I'm gonna have a clip of the tutorial on how to switch up decks during Gauntlet. But I'm not even sure that I have this still. I mean, I definitely have it on YouTube, but I don't wanna download that and then cut it together here at home. I want to cut it in Twitch where it's convenient. So I don't know. I have to check this out pretty soon. Are we switching out decks now? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna redo the tutorial. So this is, should I do an intro? Anybody of the AFK guys who are here for drops, tell me if I should do an intro to my tutorial on how to switch decks mid gauntlet. Nobody? Please? Nah, it's not so important. So this is how to switch decks mid gauntlet, because that's somewhat of a complicated thing, but it's not too complicated. So what you're gonna do, what you want to do is go to cards, right there on top of the screen. That's already a great tutorial. And then you're gonna pick your deck that you're playing right now. It is this deck here. It is a Stone Scar Warcry Expert, but you're not gonna just click it. You're just gonna click Clone Deck, and then the Stone Scar Warcry Expo, and there you go. It's cloned. It's you see that it's cloned with the number 2. So this is the deck over here on the other side, the original one. This is the deck that you're using right now in the gauntlet. And of course you don't want this. This is an expedition deck. It was a mistake. You misclicked because you're a complete moron. So no, we don't want to play this. What we're going to do is we're going to click this deck, and we're going to convert it to a throne deck by clicking here in the top left on expedition. Bam. Convert this to a throne deck? Yes, please. And now you can just import whatever deck you want. And this is our new gauntlet deck. I'm gonna name it New Gauntlet Deck. Oops. Capitalize, always capitalize. Gonna give it a new deck thing. Obviously you don't have to do this. Don't have to do this at all here. This is nice. I love that unit. She gives Berserk, but I digress. I am going to do now an import action. So how are you going to do that? With a deck you already have? I don't think you can, to be honest. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to delete everything and build a new gauntlet deck. But yeah, that's how it is. Actually, you can just click here, import. So that's what we're going to do. I don't have anything in the clipboard, so we have to exit out for a second. Let's click done. Your deck is invalid. That's fine. Just press OK. And we're going to look at the deck that we're going to play. It's in the throne. It is called, it's a Xenon deck. It's called Serious Xenon. So there we go. What we're going to do here is we're going to click the deck list, and we're going to export deck. There you go. Deck copied to clipboard. So now that you've done that, you can go back to your new gauntlet deck. Here it is somewhere, new gauntlet deck. I don't know why it didn't take the cover, but that's fine. List and import deck, and boom, there we are, new gauntlet deck. So that's how you do it, but don't take my word for it, because it's not working right now. You don't know that it is, but it is. You have to take my word for it. Also, you can just keep watching, because I'm going back to the gauntlet. Going back to the gauntlet, and there, if we edit our deck, it says right there in the top right, new gauntlet deck. So that's how you switch your deck mid gauntlet. Thanks for watching, thanks for the many views, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day and a good night. Just kidding, I'm gonna keep on playing, but I'm gonna cut this later to have a little bit of a tutorial going on how to switch your deck mid gauntlet. So for now, we're just gonna play this because I really love the Minotaurs in here. The Minotaurs are great. They are amazing. Let's look at this. Oh man, I cannot stress how I dislike this game mechanic that you're able to draw just one mana in your initial hand. Terrible. Right, so we have one card draw here, and we have our guy. We have our guy for our unleash thingy there. So that is also amazing. And here is something nice. I don't know if I play with indifference, but that would jive. Or is it black and blue? I'm not sure right now. So let's get another card out and end the turn. And what else? Elemental Mastery. So this is the second deck that we're fighting here in the Gauntlet. Ooh, Golden Horn Security. I could already play 2 of them. But since there's no need, we're gonna play 4 of them next turn. Pretty sure my math is off, but anywho, so is it this? Let's get this. I think we won this already. Whatever. Let's get this guy and the turn, because next turn I want to play a lot of them. That's why I just do any unit for them to play their cards. That's fine. The AI is like that. Oh man, are we going to be greedy? Are we going to be greedy and have another one? Sure, why not? Let's get our 7 out. Since they're not doing anything, I can do whatever I want. Elemental Mastery. Spark, stun, and then... Oh, so now they have a unit. Oh, there's my indifference. Right. So now they have a unit. So now we're gonna play all of our units. Not just yet. Not just yet. Not just yet. Not just yet. Wait for it. Now we're gonna give it +1 in revenge. Not sure if that was smart. We could have given the first one and then this one has revenge. No, it does not. Right, so we're gonna end the turn. See what they're gonna do. So yeah, this is pretty much... I wonder if this deck is possible in Expedition. I mean, why not? I think we might try to get this for the Expedition going. So somebody will get flying and lifesteal. And they're also going to be indifferent to death, which is always a good thing. So let's attack with everybody. Not sure how much damage that is, but it should be a lot. Oops, we're not a Minotaur anymore. So we did not get the bonus there. but that's fine. I think it's fine. Good, so this is my Minotaur deck. Minotaur card draw Xena deck. And maybe we can make a deck like that for Expedition. So we should try. We should try. Good. We're gonna try after this match. Let's keep this. We have a lot of mana, which is maybe good. But what is great is that we can play this unit right away. So let's do that. Also have the best spell in the game. Silence an enemy unit. Also it has revenge and it costs only 1. Oh, they kill me my combo thingy there. That's alright. Let's scout for something. Card draw. We like it. And next turn we play Sovereign. Hopefully they survive. Because then I can revenge my card draw unit. Which is good. Nightmare returns. Nice. We play with the market, but I don't like the market, so whatever. Give +1 revenge, that's what we want. End the turn. What is in the market though? Hey, wait a minute, they're playing something. Oh, we're already revenging. That's nice. We have a curve going here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So depending what turn it is, we're gonna grab the right thing. And should we do it right now? Maybe. I think yes. But I don't know if we're gonna draw a mana next turn. So a 5-cost unit might be a good idea. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna give this one also +1 in revenge. Ooh, I have to get rid of a card. I don't like that. That unit there. And end the turn. I kept the forget because it's really 2 cards. That's why. Like so. Definitely can forget that unit there. It's becoming too powerful. Oh, too bad. I drew a mana. It means I could have gotten the 6-cost card. Enemy units get -1. Your units get +1. Well, not really needed in this context. Good. Should I block? I'm not sure. I don't think I should. I don't think I should. Maybe with this guy. Definitely. Let's block with that guy. So now we're going to draw some cards. We're going to keep the mana in hand just in case the market shows up again. Oh, sheesh, another champion. We can give this unit killer that will do nothing. That will do absolutely nothing. +1 revenge, yes, of course. End the turn. Yeah, I think we might have to sacrifice this unit. Definitely for that unit if they attack. Uh-oh. That's of course bad. But we're revenging, that's why we got the Severin. We have to block. Don't want to block that unit just yet. I wonder if we have dark returns in here. Then I could block with that unit. Good, let's silence this unit finally. Oh, a mana. Doesn't help us at all. So next unit we have next turn we have to block. Oh, that's unfortunate. We have to block. Yeah, we're barely surviving here. Yeah, definitely need to draw a dark return or something. Oh man. Yeah, this did not go away. This did not go away. Choose a card to exchange. This one. Then the Fell Ritual, of course. Gonna kill that unit. This is game over. This is game over. Well, we're gonna see if we can make this an expedition deck, because as you can see, it's really good. Oh man, oh man. Terrible, horrible. Good. I don't want to claim when I lost. Don't want to claim when I lost. Alright, so let's go to the cards and let's go to throne. New gauntlet deck. Gonna convert this to an expedition deck and see what is left. There's no market. Let's get rid of the market, which is fine. Golden Horn security. Yeah, they don't have it in there. Yeah, but isn't the expedition called Unleash? The new expansion is called Unleash. So, well, it's not exactly the latest expansion. I think the latest expansion is the Arcanum thingy there. So can I play this? I would have to put in something. Oh man, everything is... There is nothing in there anymore. Horrible. Huh. Yeah, those three cards have nothing to do with each other. Yeah, and this is no longer viable. So we're done. And that's alright. And we're gonna delete it. Expedition, new gauntlet deck, delete. Stone Skywalker, Expo, Shitbird. The Shitbird here, we're gonna try out again. Because I thought I had a good idea there. So let's try this. Shitbird, play. And let's see. I don't think we're gonna have a chance. I'm gonna try. Try just one more time. Just one time. Hyperboreal. Don't know what that means. No unit. You have to redraw. And right. This is a terrible draw. But here's our combo on turn 4. Oh, wait a minute. On turn 3 is the combo. Let's do Seed of Progress and Scout. What do we get? We already have 2 of them. I like decks that scout. That's what I like. So I should play with Alicia, the Forgotten Youth. She scouts. Let's do a mana that's not a mana, even though we don't need to. But let's do it anyhow. And oh, what is this? We're gonna have the guy. We're gonna have the guy. This is our combo. But they're gonna get vanquished. That's what I think is gonna happen. There we go. We also draw a card, which is nice. And this is a powerful unit there. They're gonna walk cry once, which is alright. And no block. I said no block, sir. What is happening? They're thinking long and hard what they're gonna do. Talon of no strays. Right. Genius. No block. Attack. I'm not blocking. You have a finest star in hand, for all I know. Come on, do it. Finally. This was hard, I guess. So, what's going on? You have 2 mana. How hard can the decision be? I'm not sure. I have a talent of no tricks. Right, let's get this guy out. And let's attack. And get the Valkyrie out. Now we're gonna block. I'm gonna block with the Valkyrie because we don't want to lose this here. Because this unit here profits from the armor on the player. Let's block. This guy is like, I'm getting blocked. Did you not expect this when you were attacking? Weird. So what you gonna do? You have 4 finest hours in hand, probably. Let's try something I never tried before. Attacking. No. What I mean is realize your potential. I'm gonna play the realize your potential there on that unit. And then this is just normally this is for that unit. But I want to know if this stays. It gets ++ this turn equal to your shield. So if I play this one, on this unit, this turn, so it loses that. I don't think that will work. So we're not gonna do it. I think I know the game well enough to know that it's not working. Oh, I forgot to play the no tricks, but don't care. All right. Keep going. So we cannot protect our unit now with the realize your potential because we played the expensive unit. A harsh will save them. So that was a risk I was taking. That's fine. Here we go. So now we can play realize your potential on that unit. Which we should. And then we can attack with that unit here. Which we also should. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing there. I think it's a strategic decision they're making. And end the turn. Oh, merciless Roland. Yeah, I play 2 soldiers. And we do not have a creature solution. That's unfortunate. Don't have anything in hand. Oh, we cannot even. Yeah. Let's attack. This guy. Well, they have to block. They're just deciding which one. Mm-hmm. Both. Interesting. Let's quickly count this out. I think I want that one dead. Yes. Because I want the air superiority. Of course. Right. So we have to draw a creature solution. I'm not sure we have many of them in here. I think 8 or so. Because we're very much reliant on this one. This guy. Just attack. I don't know what's so complicated here. I mean, of course, I could block with everything. But why would I? Makes no sense. Good. Let's draw a creature solution. This guy's taking an awful lot of time to play. Pretty sure the new. Ugh. Ah. Play! This guy is horrible. Good. Where is my creature solution? That's not my creature solution. This is no good. So this deck is garbage. I don't even want to see if I win. I just give them the win. There you go. Alright, it's taking too long. I should have conceded 5 turns ago. So yeah, this I don't know when this is not working. So where's my creature solutions? Alyssa's Choice and Lunar Claw and Talon. This is not real creature solutions. Marine Scepter. Let's make this deck a little bit better. Reinvigorate, of course, is great. So now we got 4 more cards in there. Vanquish, of course. There we go. And now this is a legit deck, but we don't want to play it because it sucks. Let's make a new one. Let's try and get a new expedition deck going. That's not bad. So I want it to be black. Argenport, maybe. Xenon. I think Xenon was nice. Or yet another Stone Scar. Let's look what Xenon has to offer. Huntmaster. It gets -2. Steal an enemy relic. At the end of your next turn, sacrifice it. Right. I wonder, is there the thing that gives a flying and +1? It's 1-cost spell. No, it's not in there. Spite Strike is also not in there. Nothing is in there. Let's see, what do we have? Life Steal. Wait a minute, we have something nice. Let's do a night thingy there. Can I put the crown in? Can I put the crown in? No, cannot put the crown in. Twinning Ritual. Draw a card. Inspire. Let's look at the Inspire here. Have something Inspire? No. Not really. Is there anything good? Is there anything good? And protect this guy. That would be it. On the 5th turn, we play them and give them a bubble. I think that might be a nice idea. Also, do we have Oni? I think I'm going to do something completely bonkers. Where is the bubble? Where is the bubble there? Don't see it. There's no bubble. There's no bubble. Only the garbage ages is in there. Yep. Only the garbage ages is in there. So forget that then. Wait, maybe there's an ages here. Dinosaur, you gain ages. Nope. Again, nothing. Nothing can have an ages. Well, that's something. Good. So it's gonna be pure xenon. And what else? Pure xenon deck. Let's again look at the multicolor. Well, we're gonna definitely do indifference. 4 of them. Gonna protect our units. And this guy I love. What else? Definitely double the land. Shadowlands Bone Picker, pay 5 to give. This is also a good unit. But I don't know if you want to play with them. Is it really the theme? I don't think it is the theme. What is the theme there? I don't think I have a theme. Well, I do want to protect the Huntsmaster. Well, let's get on a 3 Mother Zora. Let's get on a 3 Mother Zora. Where is she? Magic. I don't see her. Is she hiding? No, there she is. Oh, and a Reliquary Raider. But they don't jive unless I make them unblockable. Wait a minute. I think I want this. It's only 2 of them. Let's do only 2 of them. And where's the guy that has charge and gives deadly? Charge and deadly and then quick draw. Where are they? Is that a 2-cost unit? No. There we go. 2 of them is enough. And then we're gonna put the gun in. And maybe more back into the hand. Put another into unit hand. Unit hand. A hot hand. Right, I love the hot hand. Do I have small charging units that can be sacrificed? Because I need some sacrifice for the faithful. Hot hand. I'd love to play with hot hand. I play with hot hand. Always. Good. We have charge on that guy, which is good. Give you Scorpion. So where is the card that... So what we're looking now is low-cost units that are easily sacrificed. I think red has that kind of stuff. Summon. You may discard a card to draw a sigil of choice from your deck. So this guy, maybe. What else? There's something else easily sacrificed. Not sure. Dinosaurs, of course. Well, it's cheap. And it has to be in there because it's too powerful. So let's sacrifice the dinosaurs. I've seen this deck before, actually. Someone playing with the Nahid's Faithful and sacrificing them dinosaurs. Because why not? Good. Do we have something black to that effect? Let's look at the black low-cost units. Maybe the spiders. Just put in some spiders. I love the ghost form. Just so that I can draw a card. What else? These guys. They give +1/+1 and deadly. And then get sacrificed. Entomb, you gain 1 life. Or 3 life, rather. So we could take the Granamander in to sacrifice them. Is there not a better choice? Zido, of course. Of course, I mean, we risk that they discard a Hex of War, but that just cannot be helped. And the wisps there. Good. And do we need the Garrote? I don't think so. On the 2 we have Dark Wisps and Dinosaur Nest. On the 1 we have Zido and Knight's Faithful. Well, Knight's Faithful is not on the 1. I would love to return something from the void. And isn't there something grossly expensive that does that? Yes, there is. Each unit, some dragon will give +1/+1. Yes, let's put 2 of them in there. Good. What else? We already checked that out. So on the 3, we have the Dashing Scoundrel, the Reliquary Raider, and the Questioning Devotee. On the 4, we have the Huntsmaster, and 5 and 6 is for comboing all the stuff. Good. So now we need mana and a creature solution. Let's add power. Always 25. We could have some inscribe so we don't run out of mana, which is also a creature solution, and that is call the hit. And oh, what is this? It's nice. Then oh, what is the theme here? I'm confused. What is the theme here? There's no theme in the Xenon deck, but it's a nice deck cover. So let's call this no theme, because we don't need a theme. Right, so we need more creature solutions. Let's see if we got more kill, but I don't think. Kill an exhausted unit for 5. That's nice. That jives with the hot hand. And we can take him back in hand with the devotee and then do it again. Oh, that's of course great. That's of course amazing. We have the indifference, which is nice. We should have something something like the thing that gives flying and lifesteal, but it's not in the set. That's a problem. Can I die? So we could do a saloon massacre. We could give someone indifference and then do the saloon massacre. That's a good idea. That's what we're doing. Saloon massacre, 2 of them. We have 4 indifferences, which is of course a lot, but that's hey, there's my creature solution, but it discards something. Can we deal with that? I'm not sure, but we're gonna play with it. Here's another creature solution, but I like toxicology better. Or do I? In this case, this is better. Simply because discard is just not a theme that I have going here. I barely have card draw. I have a little bit of a hot hand, and I have the Dark Wisp, which is not really card draw. Reliquary Raider, only two of them, which never jive, probably. So I have the Ghost Form in there, so the hot hand goes through, and maybe a big Nahid's Faithful. But I don't know. Give my guys Deadly, which is nice, but only on my turn. But then that giving Deadly jives with the Indifference, because then I can attack, and that will be good then. So right, I think we're finished here. I think we're good. I think we're good. We can play it. It's a lovely deck. But is it powerful? Probably not. Just gonna try one. Just gonna try. I don't have Inscribe now, except for the 4 cards there. There is a good dinosaur hero, but we just don't have the room. We could take out the cost 7 thing there, but I want something in the late game. Sometimes we get the late game. Right, we can already annoy the opponent who's playing Huro. So let's annoy them. There's a card that you discard and then you can stun it. Wow, that was a good one. I don't care about Permafrost. I have Saloon Massacre, can kill my own units. It's not a problem. Let's attack, and the next turn. Oh, we don't have a mana. Damn. A fine meal, they're gonna silence me. Oh, did not draw a mana. That sucks so bad. Could do the hot hand and offer the trade. And they're probably gonna take it too. They're not gonna take the trade. They're taking the trade? Good player. Good player, they don't want me to draw a card. Which is of course the right decision since I have mana problems as it is. So what we're gonna do is steal a guy. And then if they finally manage to kill the Huntmaster, then we're gonna play a Saloon Massacre. Ha ha ha. Let's get a card draw out. And they're not gonna die. Oh man, not this. I hate this that they play their card draw during my turn and then haha. We got a lot of cards in hand and the mana to play it. Silence and kill an enemy unit. I guess. So do they have units in there? Play the emergency mana since apparently they play without units. Ah, there's a unit. The first time a spell is played each turn, I'm going to have that advantage then. Simple. Let's fight. Thank you. End the turn. Good stuff. They're gonna play, hopefully, a simple kill spell. Kill all units. Who do I want to keep? I think Lady Zora I want to keep. Yes. I want to keep Lady Zora because she's pretty cool. Oh man. Right. Oh, we can't play any cards because this annoying stall card there. Terrible. So, another unit maybe? No? We're just waiting for another board wipe. Terrible deck. Yeah, draw your cards. Play your draw 3 cards or 2 or 4. It's really annoying bad deck they have there. Anything with a board wipe, then draw cards and stall until the opponent is tired. Horrible. There's no honor in decks like that. Kill an enemy attachment. This one. Thank you. Proud to serve. Let's end the turn. Play a unit. No. Is this during their turn? It says enemy turn, so I'm alright. The problem is they have everything now and we got nothing. So let's attack, do 8 points of damage, and then watch them play their deck. Horrible. Not this unit, no. Are they gonna play units? Well, this is garbage. Lord Makanaki. Suck. You simply suck, dude. Transform an enemy unit, alright. I think I had about enough of this guy. Horrible. Horrible. Garbage deck, garbage person. Let's move on. It's hard to play this and feel good about yourself because this is just terrible. You're sitting there, you have a deck, and then the other person is not playing. They're just waiting for things to happen, and that's what you do as a player. You wait for them to play cards, but they are waiting for some reason. And maybe they're too stupid to play their stupid deck, which I strongly suspect. Or, I don't know. I don't know what's the problem. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Doesn't matter. So that's horrible. And then they play stall. I mean, if you think 15 minutes until you play a card, then you're not supposed to play stall. That's are you thinking about the other person sitting there on the other side of the internet? I don't think they are. I don't think they're just self-absorbed. Haha, kill all units. That's great. Oh man, some people are just too dumb. Too dumb to be allowed to have a computer. So this is a real play now. They're new. They're brand new. You see that because they don't have a card back. And so that makes me think they're very new. And they're playing fast, so why cannot everybody be like that? Why cannot everybody just play their deck? I don't get it. Why not play Magic the Gathering Arena or Hearthstone? Hearthstone, I don't like the artwork. And Magic the Gathering, I'm too stupid. I admit it. I'm way too stupid to play Magic the Gathering. This is a dumbed down version of Magic the Gathering. So yeah. So I play this. Let's attack. I don't care about 3 points of damage. But I thought about it. Also, Magic the Gathering, I think, is not free to play. I think that might also be a problem. But I always think about looking into it. On the PC, I think there's a Magic the Gathering Arena is. Good, I'll look into it. Thanks for telling me, King Arthur 06. Definitely gonna have a go at it. It's same as Hearthstone. What do you mean in terms of free to play? You destroy cards and craft new ones. Ah, right. So yeah, I like here that you can have all cards, and the grinding is nice to get the shift stone. So that's what I like about this game. But the PvP here is horrible. And gold, and you have quests, says King Arthur. So yeah, that sounds good, like here. Finishing quests to get packs, just like here. Uh-oh. This is Black Book, the pit boss. Could be dangerous. We have another nest going. Ah, this is that's a tree color deck. King Arthur says, and when you play, draft. If you win, you get all the cards in what you drafted. That sounds fantastic. Good stuff there. Is this popping anytime soon? Oh, sheesh. It popped. Very nice. Well played. Come one Ewok. Thank you, sir. You should be playing this game, not the other guys that I met today. Nah, I just met 3 of them. Or 4. But I'm very emotional, so I should keep my calm instead. I should really keep my calm. So Magic the Gathering Arena. Let me note this down. Where is my calendar? To do, tasks, events. To do, new task. Try out Magic the Gathering Arena. Good. So I'm gonna try that out. Also, I got another game that I want to play. But I think that's not for today. I think today I got my plate pretty full, because today I'm going to play Oxygen Not Included, and it is Friday, so it's time for Dungeon Action. Where is my digital clock? Right. I mean, I could play something else, but right now I'm playing this, so I'm gonna keep playing on this just a little bit. I think I'm gonna try one more gauntlet. When I got my silver chest here in the expedition, I was just gonna do the gauntlet and then be done with that stuff, because the PvP is just grueling sometimes. It's weird. I get good players and then I win, and then I get horrible players and I lose. That's very sad. But that's not happening all the time. Let's keep this, because we can play then a Wisp. Do a Massacre. Maybe. Don't know. So, yeah, this is a wipe. But I think with my deck, it's indifferent. From which country are you? I'm from Germany. But I lived in the States. I'm probably gonna move there again, because here it's not great. It's not great at all. So yeah, I could do a Saloon Massacre. Just to draw a card. But I'm gonna keep this for now. Maybe I need it later. Oh, I can bring this back into hand. Everyone from EU is moving to Germany and you're leaving. No. Definitely leaving. Definitely leaving. Everyone is moving to Germany. Yeah, this is a good country for immigrants. My uncle is a surgeon and he's moving to Germany. That's good. It's good. Let's end the turn. It's good stuff. Good decision. I don't want this unit to die. That's a very good decision that King Arthur's uncle is making, because this country is great for immigrants. Oh man. I like that unit there, so I'm gonna take it over. And hopefully we're gonna draw a mana. It's weird. No, it's not weird. That people who are born here, they should move on. But people coming from other countries, I think it's legit that they come here. Give another unit +1/+1. This one maybe? What is this? -4. That's not just quite enough. Well, we could play 2 of them. Should we play 2 of them? Let's ask chat. They're not into the match, but wait, what am I doing now? X? I made a huge mistake. Skip. So let's play the egg there. And not attack, or do we attack? No, let's not attack. Why did I play the Saloon Massacre now? Because I thought I could play one for -2 and one for -1. Your other units have... Ooh. Cursed unit is reckless. That's fine. Good. So we play the land, of course. And we give ourselves +1. Oh, this is not looking great. It's not looking great at all. Let's do the massacre. And then attack with both of them. That made sense. That made sense. So the first massacre we wasted. It's not a good idea. Alright. Good. Give a unit --. Let's take this unit out. Alright. Yeah. So this looks like a good expedition deck. This is the second one that is... Second game that is alright-ish. Might have to summon you moving to the top of your deck. Yeah, we don't care for any of that. Let's get rid of him. Alright. Good. Let's sacrifice the Wisp and draw a card. Good. Let's lay a land. Give you another unit +1/+1. Who wants to survive? Not sure. Let's just give them. And then we're gonna attack. Good stuff. Hey, we won. This expedition deck I like. Of course it exploits the way too powerful egg there. But that's just this expedition. It's just what you gotta do in this expedition. So let's go home here and look at the quests. Good, this is looking nice, no quests. Let's see what we got cards wise. What is our rare? Display of survival, nice. Echoes of Eternity. That looks interesting. Might have missed this expedition or not, I'm not sure. I have lots of those. Shield of the Line, charge. Once per turn you may pay 3 to give Shield of the Line ++ equal to the highest life among units in your void this turn. Very complicated. So they're picking up a shield that is lying dead on the battlefield, I guess. Once per turn you may pay 3. So you pay 3 and then they're super big if you have them in them there. It's a Minotaur. Not sure if I can make a deck with this. I'd love to. Maybe some kind of discard deck. I don't know. Let's look at the shift zone. 255. Nice. And yeah, we can also craft a legendary. But let's go to the gauntlet and let's play the gauntlet. See how far we get, because we need 20,000 to buy the Arcanum. And which you're gonna play the Serious Xenon again, because that is actually pretty cool. It has everything in there, card draw, flying. Should we keep this? I'm not sure. There's a lot of money. Maybe it's too much mana. Let's keep this though, because we have a living example here, and they are good for drawing the Minotaur that draws me cards. So that's why I keep this hand. Let's get them out. And yes, oh, do you still have funds? Now we have a 5/4 unit in the void, which is not too bad either. Pretty sure I can get things out the void somehow. Right, they don't have anything. Let's attack. Good stuff there. I love that I have the foiled version of this card. Looks nice. Feeding time. Oh no, but they were not the important unit. This is the important unit. So we're good. Yeah, if we keep drawing mana, that's bad. There is a Reaper Entomb, deal 5 points of damage. Let's silence them. Good, let's end the turn. So where is something there? Stun my unit. Now I'm going to take 5 points of damage. That's fine. Here's our journey guide. Good. Don't look down. If I give them a killer twice, they're able to get rid of this unit. Should I do this? Let's end the turn. Let's take 5 damage once more. Uh-oh, Ice Sprite. Let's get rid of him right away. So we just take 5 damage. And not 8. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh man. I think I have to deal with this. Let's deal with that. There's a lot of mana and cards are wasted there. But it might be fine. I can attack now with this unit. So I'm not sure if this is the most powerful gauntlet deck or not. But we're just gonna do here. Let's block that unit. And let them play their evil 3 points of damage. Ice Quake. Wow. That's crazy. Looking good here. Varus Favor. We know that card. Chilling Touch. Overwhelm Spell. Create and draw a snow ball. Let's scout. Maybe we can find something there. There's our card draw. There is our card draw. Let's attack because they're not able to kill us. Deal 1 point of damage. They're gonna do a spark. Summon, discard the top 5 cards of the deck, right? We take the damage. Because we want this unit to have lifesteal. Oh man, they're drawing cards. And our card draw is not coming. You have to end the turn. Because we don't want to take all this damage. Oh no. Someone play Permafrost. Wait a minute, why didn't they do it? On each exhausted enemy unit, right? They're not exhausted. So if I attack now, I'm going to draw a card, and that card is going to help me deal with this situation. Or not. Definitely have to silence that unit anyhow. Else they kill us. So let's end the turn. We have to kill them. We have to block that unit in order not to die. Oh man, even more. So this deck is not good for Gauntlet then. That's what I'm taking away from this. Maybe I can make this deck good somehow. Don't think I can. What will help us? This will help us. Do you still have funds? I think we do. I thought I lost the game, but no? Just look like I lost it. Do you still have funds? Do you still have funds? I have one more fund. Here we go. Right, so now we can block them. +1 for each unit in your void. Oblivion Sparks. Bam! One of them dies. Good. Auric Interrogated. There we are, way too late. Let's win the game. Yeah, we have some Minotaurs who attack. So that makes me think maybe put more of them in. Put more of them in, since this is the main combo there. Nah, I think we're good. Let's look at the deck if we made some mistakes. So we have this great card there. Xenon Insignia. 2 tomes, 2 banners. Call indifference. The market is completely for naught, is what I'm thinking. Yeah. I have no creature solutions there. No creature solutions. I have a lot of dark returns. The idea is that I don't need creature solutions. I only need silence. Contaminating ritual, 4 of them. I mean, that's overkill. That's overkill. I love the card draw combo, but 4 of them? Definitely overkill. I only have 2 indifferences there. So, and I have 2 curtain calls, so yeah. Duck return. What about the Spite Strike? There's no Spite Strike in here. That's definitely missing. Xenon Initiations, also too many. So we can have 2 Spite Strikes and 2 direct creature solutions. So that's what we're gonna do. Where's the Spite Strike? Here we are. And as a creature solutions, I'm opting for a Vera's Choice. I don't think that's the best one in the Xenon deck. Only 2 of them. So we barely have any creature solutions. We have 27 mana though. Maybe we should do less mana and more emergency mana. I don't like the banner. But what can we do? So we could reduce. Could reduce this. So 26 mana. And also this I don't like. units we're gonna have, probably. Actually, no, let's do it the other way around. Let's do this, actually. This might make sense. Then we can do 2 more emergency mana, and that is, of course, the best inscribe hero in the time faction, and that is the Valley's Guardian, Evelina. So Evelina is in there, and she's great simply for the reason that we play with the Journey Guide, and she costs only 4. It's a 4/3 unit, charge, valor, hits the enemy, I draw a card. That's OP. So I think we made this deck pretty good now. Let's see if it works here in the Gauntlet. I'm not gonna try this in Throne, because I don't think it's Throne powerful. I think it is Gauntlet powerful, but I do not know. Here's a guy, when they die, I can get them back, and then they're gonna draw me a card every turn, which is nice. So let's scout right away. If it's another mana, I don't want it. This unit I want. This unit I can play on a 2. This unit I can play on a 3. Humbug. It's humming like crazy. Let's get the example out, and then we're gonna see if we can win this gauntlet match. It's only the second in the gauntlet, but whatever. We do have a sigil. He's our guy. Bold adventurer. They're gonna swarm us with units. Nope. They're gonna play a useless card, which we are alright with. Sand Warrior. Now we're gonna play this Minotaur again. Let's play them again. Fight. Get them out. Play them again. And now we're gonna draw a card. And that is so good. That is excellent. So now we can play the Journey Guide and hope that we draw our Unleash Minotaur. Just don't look down, that's all we ask. Play another mana, and let's do the indifference on this guy because they're gonna fly and lifesteal, which is amazing. Yeah, they're trying to sacrifice themselves now with the contaminating ritual, but they're indifferent to it. Which is nice. Towering Terrazon. Start the turn. If they don't deal with my creature, it's going to be a smooth sailing. Bam. Let's see what we draw. We're not gonna lose any hit points, not gonna lose any life, because they got the life steal going there for them and for us, which is good. Oh, let's play the life speaker. Let's play the armadillo. Up the stats of the life speaker. Forget the humbug and attack. Looking nice there. I think next turn, if we attack with everybody, we can already win. They're going to block the 3 most powerful units. That means we're going to do 1 more damage. Nope, it's not enough. So let's keep going. And next turn we're going to win Endurance and Lifesteal. That's good. Oh no, they're gonna get... Oh, and we don't have anything. So now we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 8 damage. 8 damage, I take it. 8 damage, I take. Yeah. 8 damage, 8 damage I give, I should say. Right. So this is a victory again in the gauntlet. Let's try the third one. We're really trying to go through here. And that's gonna be it then for me. But we're not there yet. If we die, then that's that. But as long as we have units, I think there's a good chance we're gonna survive. Ooh, is this a swarm deck? We have to return this unit into their hand before they ultimate them. Because that's too big of a unit. Oh, there is no unending death. Right. This I needed that unit. We could call the hit on that. I think that's a good idea. But first, we're gonna take this unit and put it in play. So this is the gauntlet third match. And hopefully we're gonna win it fast and win it all. Because that would be then it for me for today. Early on, we had a little bit of trouble. And it wasn't fun. That was not fun. Trouble in the PvP is brutal. Trust me. So a lot of people are dropping in for the drops. That's nice to see. Welcome everybody. Alright, we're gonna take the 4 points of damage, or we're gonna forget this unit. Let's forget them, because we still have a Varus choice. And if they play a unit that's mighty, oh no, it's revenging right there on top of my deck. That's horrible. It's only a land. Good. Yeah, let's see what we got in the market, and we're going to exchange the unit, and we're going to take a Fell Ritual maybe, or this unit, but I don't have a mana to play it. Let's take the Fell Ritual, because if we draw something from the void there, it will get endurance, which is nice. Good, nobody's doing anything. Here's a mana. And we got a scout. Give one of you +1/+1 killer. Don't need that. End the turn. We still have a very choice. Dark Return. Nice. So we're going to Dark the turn the flying unit. Who is going to die? The biggest one. Bam. And let's get the unit out. Flying lifesteal. Costs only 4, gets endurance, end the turn. Yeah, this is not our best play, but it is a play. Let's get them out, end the turn. There they are, 7/7 flying lifesteal. If they don't do anything anymore, I think we can. Oh yeah, I think we can win this. So now we have the Varus choice, the Spire Knight, because they get fat else. Let's do that. And let's get a card draw unit out. Which is nice. Do they have lifesteal? No, they don't. Unfortunate, but don't care. 1 point of damage I think we can take. Alright. So now we're gonna draw a card every turn, which is kind of the theme of this deck. At the end of my turn, I'm gonna draw an additional card. What is this? Summon, deal 1 damage. Alright, deal 1 damage then. Here's our Reliquary Raider. Let's attack with them. With the dragon first, and the Reliquary Raider next turn. We're gonna make them flying. And we're gonna... Oh, wait a minute. No, we can just attack with a Spike Strike. They can kill a spider then. That's a nice. So let's do that then. Draw yet another card. Good stuff. We kill even 2 people. Fight. Bam. Bomb. Boom. Let's get another one out here. And let's get this one out there. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, this is a fun goblet deck. Definitely. And start the turn. Good stuff there. They cannot prevent me from flying over and killing them. Stuff, so this was gauntlet number 3. We already got a silver chest in Throne and we already got a silver chest in Expedition. So we're almost finished with this stream. Let's keep on playing. So in case we lose now, I'm gonna ask the chat if they want me to raid them over to somebody else. Let's right click Eternal Card Game, open link in new tab, and then we're gonna see who's playing. Controversy, smart hard work for discoverability growth. I appreciate those who do this message with these ads. What the heck? Oh, they have a lot of viewers. So maybe I'll raid you over to somebody who doesn't have that many viewers and that many annoying ads. Who would that be? Huh? Did it close up my stuff? Let's try it again. Oh no, it's me, it's myself. 2 viewers. They have a cam in there. They have a cam. That's great because people want to see your face, right? All right, let's start the turn. What is this? Let's silence them right away because I want to know what they are. I've still stealth on them. Oh man, good. Getting rid of them. Here we go. So I guess I'm gonna rate the guy. Maybe they become big and famous and they're gonna rate me back when I'm playing a real game. Sorry to say this. So sorry to say this, but this is not a real game here. Right. It's definitely not an original game. I'm not sure if I like it better than Magic. I like it better than Magic the way I remember Magic, but I haven't played Magic in a good while. How come I cannot play this unit there? So I cannot really judge it. But I love the art style, but the art is good in Magic the Gathering also, so that's not really an argument. Can I not kill that unit? Let's play an emergency mana. End the turn. Where's my yellow mana? Can I do anything? Kill an enemy unit. It's not nice. I should have contaminated them and then got them out. But I want that for another unit. So let's see, you have that one. Just don't look down. Can I kill that unit? Entomb, play 2 razor bots with deadly. Ugh. Oh, man. I'm taking too much damage. Taking too much damage. I have to get a blocker. Here we go. And good, so this should be able to block some things at the turn. Right, we can silence this Razorbot maker here, which is important. And another one of those. Right, I just need a yellow mana, guys. A yellow mana. Do we take 4 points of damage? Kill that unit before they deal with my killer? Yeah, I think we do. Good. At the turn. Now they're gonna attack. I saw that coming. That's fine. Flying unit. We're gonna kill them. Or we're gonna kill them. But they're not flying. Good. So this is a very close game right now. Oh man, I cannot play anything. Ah, this sucks. Let's end the turn. Surprise rate. What a surprise! I'm so surprised right now. Let's sacrifice that unit and sacrifice that unit. And hopefully draw a, what's it called? Dark Return. Goodbye. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me, man. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready. One viewer playing Gauntlet till I'm ready to play Draft. Killstreak Queen. Dailies and Jank Shadowverse. So I'm gonna favor the person there without the cam over the person with the cam. Sorry about that, cam person. I might view you and tell you that I rated another one. No, I'm not that mean. I am that mean, but I just don't want to right now. So that's it for me for today for Eternal. But I'm going to be back pretty soon with a Diablo clone. And then tonight, I'm going to play some more Oxygen Not Included. And then after, the real treat, Dungeon Action. So I will be happy if any of you drops viewers would check me out there in those other games. So that's it for me. That's it from me. Have a good day and a good night.